sorry to all my MPN people, brothers and sisters. This isn't necessarily for you, but it is for your family and friends. So, it was just my birthday, and happy birthday to me. It was awesome. I had a great time. And one thing that stuck in my mind around this time is during your time of your birthday, Facebook puts out a little thing saying, hey, let's do donations to whatever charity you want. We'll start you out with $2. I thought about it and I thought, you know what? My birthday is in the beginning of January. That is crazy to be asking for anything. Any other time of the year, I'm totally cool. I would love for everyone to donate. I love the support, all of those things. I am not going to ask you to do it at the beginning of January. So I thought, you know, that's great. I love it. I appreciate it. No thanks. I'll pass. But it planted a seed. Then I was thinking, as I was doing a video for my myelofibrosis brothers and sisters, I learned a lot, quite frankly. And one of the things is that they do need to get transfusions, red blood cells. They need transfusions and red blood cells. And I don't know why it surprised me, because I understand what happens, but you know, you learn as you go, right? And I thought, I know what I want for my birthday. I know what I want for my birthday. I want to take this idea from Facebook, which is awesome, donation, right? And yet people who I care about have myelofibrosis and they need blood. And guess what? I can't donate. I simply cannot. And if you have an MPN, you cannot either. Okay, very important. Please remember this. This is why this video is not necessarily for you. I'm not asking it from you necessarily. I'm asking for you to share with your family and friends my request, and I hope it works. Please, if they can, donate blood. Within that, also I'm asking for the platelets and the plasma, pretty much anything that they can donate. I know that they can actually say they want to do platelets, which I have some information. I have a lot of information I've gathered, and I'm going to put it right down in the description box. I have been so impressed. I was so excited with this idea. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to share it like now. And suddenly, like a week or so later from my birthday, I now want a gift, which I didn't want before. I didn't ask for anything, and now here I am like, please give me something. It's not necessarily for me, other than happiness to know that other people are taken care of. So when I started looking at blood donation, number one, I'm going to tell you honestly, I have never donated blood in my life. I tried to, and I looked up the things that disqualify you from donating. And if you lived in Europe, I don't know what place, you know, generally during the mad cow disease time, you're in America, you're banned from donating blood ever. So I have been banned for life, and it might be actually a really good thing apparently now, right? But I've never been able to do it. I did want to do it. It's something I've just had to accept, which is unfortunate because I would love to share, but I also don't want to, you know. So also, people with MPNs, you can't donate, but you can ask your friends and family to do this. Not only am I asking for the red blood cells and, you know, the whole blood there's the plasma, and that is actually a personal matter for me also. I don't need it, but I have a loved one that does have IVIG, and to me it is so important. I am so grateful for everyone that donates their plasma. They don't realize there's a human on the other side that is receiving this. With IVIG, it's intravenous immunoglobulin. I hope I said it right. It goes through, it's usually when they have an autoimmune issue. And it goes through over 1,000 people, or around 1,000 people's different plasma is going into one person to help them. It is amazing. It keeps people alive, and I'm so grateful for people who do this. I'm getting emotional. Anyhow, I really would appreciate, you know, if you have friends and family who can do the plasma, and I think they even. I used to say I'm very grateful for everyone who has donated plasma. I had a friend years ago, I haven't seen her forever, but she had a nickname, Plaz, because she donated so much plasma and she had scars. I was like, girl, what are you doing? But I'm grateful for her. Every time I think about it, I think I'm so grateful she has done that. So that is another thing within this donation. Also platelets. There are people who need platelets. And so all of this can kind of come into one combination of going to the Red Cross and seeing what you can do to donate. I'm going to put all the links below. There's so many people that need your help, and this is something that is so important. And I want to do a quick note on this. One reason I'm asking now, not only because, it's been brought to my attention, all these seeds were planted. I think that whenever there's a crisis, people are lining up to give blood, and that is so endearing and wonderful, and it's good to see this love and support. But donated blood does have a shelf life. And I'll actually put it down there also. One thing is after a certain amount of time, it's just not going to be healthy enough for a person. And there's actually an article also saying even with that shelf life, maybe that's not good enough. So we need a continuous supply, not just during a big crisis. And even with the crisis, that's when they have to kind of rush in and get all that through. There's a whole process to make sure blood is good for people. So if we can have people be consistent and do it when they can, that would be amazing. Again, I'll have a lot of information down here. Read up on it. It's amazing what we can do as human beings. And I wish you all health and happiness and love.